The coronavirus has devastated the airline industry. U.S. air travel has dropped 95% compared to last year, and the number of flights scheduled globally is down by 63%. The insides of airports are empty, but outside is another story. While some airlines have started transporting cargo on passenger planes, more than 2/3 of the world's commercial aircraft are grounded.
A little bit about myself. Jeffrey Wright, I'm 37 years of age. I am a contractor in the KSA. I've been here about a year. Next week I'll be here a year. It's my third contract. First two I was in Afghanistan, and yeah, I'm here.
My name's Tyrone. I've been contracting about 3.5 months now. Been over here in the Kingdom, 3.5 months. This is my first contract. I'm liking it pretty well.
There are a lot of misconceptions about what it's like to be a contractor in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is it dangerous? Is there anything fun to do here? How are the expats treated? Well, before we get there, let me give you a few facts on the Kingdom. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country with a monarchy system. Saudi Arabia has the largest sand desert on planet Earth. They have one of the most advanced banking systems on the planet. Saudi Arabia has more oil than any country in the entire world. Another great thing about living in the KSA is the proximity of some of the most wanted travel destinations in the world. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Bahrain, Africa, Europe, Maldives. With all this said, we are currently going through a global pandemic that has affected thousands and killed thousands as well. The coronavirus, or COVID-19, has swept the globe, resulting in mass closeouts of major businesses, universities, local businesses, airports, etc. COVID-19 has been the topic of many conspiracy theories, political party discussions, family talk around the table, and the global news. Well, first things first. What exactly is the coronavirus?
Do I know what corona is, the coronavirus? Don't it got something to do with like your throat or respiratory system? I don't know.
Do I know what the coronavirus is? From my understanding, it's an elevated case of the flu.
I think, doesn't it like attach to something here and go?
They don't have a cure for it yet, so it's pretty much, I guess it's closer to the HIV virus, because they don't have a cure.
I don't know, I'm not a medical professional, but I just know that if you get coronavirus and you start dry coughing, just stay the hell away from me.
When I first heard about the corona, I was in Washington State, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it's just a cold. It's just a stronger cold. Don't worry about it."
Where was I when I heard about the coronavirus? I was here in the KSA. Matter of fact, I was about to book my ticket because right now I'm supposed to be in Florida doing my annual VA appointment, but Corona changed all that. I was here.
People aren't really dying from it. Don't worry, you'll be okay. So nobody took it serious when it first came out.
How has this affected myself and my family? Well, for my kids, it's affected us a lot because I typically try to see them since I'm only 4 hours away, 4-hour flight.
The way the corona has affected my family stateside, it kind of brought them a little closer together because my oldest daughter, she was in college in San Francisco, and since they shut the schools down and made them go online, she was able to come home. And that helped out because she's helping my wife with my youngest daughter. She was helping my youngest daughter with her schoolwork. And the family's just back together again.
I try to see them at least one time to 2 times every 1 month or 2 months. So the fact that I haven't seen them now for about 3 months, it sucks. I missed my youngest birthday. And from what they telling us, we're not gonna be able to fly until 1 September. And my son's birthday is August 26th, it sucks because it's literally a few days before they open up the airport. So that has affected me deeply. In reference to my family back home, not so much, to be honest. They used to me not being there anyway. I'm always moving, I'm always flying, I'm always in another country, I'm always on a contract, or when I was in the military, I was always in some foreign land. So from that aspect, no difference really. But I will say that my mom, my dad, since they're a little bit older, I do worry about them more because it could potentially affect them in a different way, because my mom has diabetes, and from what I'm hearing, it affects people with diabetes differently. yeah, so that from that aspect, it's pretty concerning.
Okay. So one of the conspiracy theories that I heard about the corona is it was a virus put out to pretty much shut down the black and brown person. So it's really affecting them, not in the fact that it only infects them, it's just the fact that they know that we have preconditions that will cause us to be greater harmed by it.
Conspiracy theories. Yeah, what conspiracy theory have I heard? Hell, we all know about the 5G. Anybody walking on planet Earth right now knows about the conspiracy with the 5G. It's been on all the podcasts, on YouTube, we all know.
So if you have diabetes, if you have heart failure, if you're prone to being sicker, or you have the lack of good health care, like most of the minorities and lower class people, then it's really gonna affect you.
Yeah, that's a crazy one, saying that basically that 5G, the way it goes is they're saying that 5G was created to actually make the internet go faster, but they started to notice some of their employees getting sick. And when they did, lab work on them, they was like, hey, it's some virus on them. So what they're saying is that this was a discovery by companies who want to depopularize that, hey, this 5G actually will cause this in some people. So that's why they're going around trying to put it everywhere. That's the first one. If you believe in that type of shit, but it's kind of weird. Second one that I heard was that the virus was started in Wuhan, China, because they wanted to make the virus and they wanted to make the vaccine. The problem is the damn virus got out before the vaccine, and that's why we got what we got. That's another one.
So the positive about the corona to me is it made everybody kind of sit down and reevaluate their priorities. So a lot of people were fast paced, they're running, they're doing this, they're doing that. Now, since you have to sit down and take stock of your life, it's a little better. You see people starting businesses, people reading books that you never saw read a book before in their life.
Well, I'll start with the negatives, all right? I'll give you the veggies first. So, negative is I can't travel. I love to travel. I can't see my children. You know, my children and travel are one and one. If I can't travel, I can't see my children. If I want to see my children, I have to be able to travel. So the fact that I can't do either of those things, it sucks. I don't like it.
The negative part is the ones that don't take it serious, or the ones that say, you can't tell me to wear a mask, not understanding that the mask is not to protect you, it's to protect the other person.
Next thing is, right now we on a 24-hour lockdown. 24-hour lockdown. We can't go nowhere. We can stay on this resort, which it is a nice resort, but still, the fact that I don't have the option to leave is worse than not being able to leave. Because, let's face it, I was in Afghanistan 8 times, and I couldn't go nowhere for each time for a year. But it's just something about when you got paradise right outside the damn gate and you can't leave. That makes it suck real bad.
I guess it's exposing the selfishness of some of the folks.
All right, let's get into the positives. Well, first of all, being able to do my craft is better. I'm having more time to actually film things, set up things. I don't know, I think a lot of times people make excuses for why they're not getting things done, and I was making a shit ton of excuses, so time is not an excuse. So I have a unlimited amount of time now. Second positive, the world is getting better. Ozone layer is healing, the oceans are clearing up. I believe in Venice, they had dolphins swimming around, downtown Venice, the city on the lake or the water, whatever the hell you call it. So the earth is actually getting better. And we gotta remember, man, we're just guests. Without a doubt, we just guests. That's all we are. We're guests on this planet. So we can't just always think that we can take, steal, shoot, kill. Because eventually, look at what's happening. So yeah.
So my final thoughts on the pandemic and about the coronavirus is if you don't take it serious for yourself, take it for somebody else. If you don't know anybody that has contracted it or died from it, then you're really not looking.
No man on his deathbed ever said that he wished he would have bought a red bottom or that extra house or invested. No, nobody cares about that shit when they're about to die. What people say is, I wish I would have spent time with this person, that person, saw that country that I always wanted to see, go on that adventure that I always wanted to go on. So just know what's important. Kind of put things on different levels on which you should feel to be important.
Because through my timeline on Facebook and Instagram, real life people that I know have been affected, and some of their family members have been affected. I have 3 people, first cousins, that's been affected. They all recovered, but still, it's a scary thing.
just know what's important. I bet you right now, anybody that's a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, thousandaire, they all are sitting their ass at the house. Now, they may be sitting in a better house. They may not have to worry about bills, but the point is they're restricted from where they can move. So this should like kind of, reinforce the thought that, hey, if Mother Nature wants to react or do something, then it is gonna do it. That's just how it is, because we have to realize that we're guests on this planet. We're guests, man. So know what's important, know what COVID-19 is, wash your hands, social distancing, do all the things these damn doctors tell you. And please, like zoom in on the camera. Yeah, please. All right, that's it. I'm out.
Cut.